Hey everybody, it's Toray, and this is another episode of Cawfee Tawk. We got a few good topics, but like we start every other week, we're going to start with what's been highlighted with each person here. We're going to start off with Halvanis. Halvanis, what's going on this week?
Well, first I'd like to say that we are missing a person here today, and that's Doizors, so good luck with his anal bleaching.
Yeah.
He said that he wanted to get it all clean and ready for the new year.
Well, he had that coupon.
He had the coupon for the free for the free anal bleaching, so yeah, he wanted to get that done. Not too much is going on right now. I've got till this Wednesday off of work. So I've had 7 days, so I've been recording some things and getting some South Park footage, obviously, because I gotta continue
my
that.
authority.
I gotta continue that, man. That's such a good game.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Don't forget to bring a towel. And
Dude, huh? I guess we can't be real friends.
oh,
Oh.
Dan, you're bad this week. But no, there's not too much going on. I hit 610 subscribers this morning, so I'm getting up there a little bit more. And the videos are going out to a wider audience now, I think, because I'm getting a couple hundred views on every video now. And I didn't buy them this time.
Yeah, you ran out of money.
I ran out of money this time. But
That's when you gamble.
that's why I gamble, hookers, man. It's all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's not too much going on this week. I'm just chilling out, relaxing, taking some time off work, and gonna get some stuff recorded.
Nalagang, anything with you?
Not so much at the moment. Actually, now on Monday, I don't know when it's actually going to be released. I'm actually going to start working again. At a new hardware store.
Nice.
Because I have a full-time job, which is going to be lovely.
Yeah. You can donate more to me now.
What's the currency over there? Is it Norwegian wood or what is it?
Norwegian wood.
No,
It's a hooker's
Danish kroner.
uterus.
What is it?
Danish kroner.
Danish kroner.
Yeah,
I'm familiar with that one.
yeah. So it's not really much. Been playing D3 a lot lately. Fucking up in flags, like yesterday.
Yep.
Kicking ass in regular.
Kicking
Yeah.
ass in regular, yeah.
I do well in normal, but fuck up in flex. Something to do every day.
Damn.
Yep, that's me.
All right, Dan, you?
Nothing much going on here. Got my latest weight loss journey video in the pipe. I just got to get it updated to YouTube. Lost another 2.25 pounds.
Nice.
So I'm down to 276.5 is what I weighed in on the scale, and just looking for glitches, looking for fun stuff. Might do some things with Barman. I'm just trying to figure out what to do, and I might do a leveling series. I'm not sure yet because I got a couple of alts that I'm thinking of doing videos on.
All right.
Nice. What about you, Tor?
Me, I've been, if anyone hasn't noticed, I have been live streaming a little bit more than normal. Not on PC, but I've been live streaming on my Xbox One. I've been doing a Titanfall series. I have been
Sell out. Sell out.
Rise of Rome. So I've been doing those. If you don't know, just Toray BLC on Twitch, and you can follow me. That's Cawfee Tawk. Nothing much happening.
Twitch.tv/Hellonus.
Thank you for the selfless plug. That's pretty much it with me. Nothing else except got the Twitch app. It came out this week, and I've been streaming a lot. All right, so let's go on to our topic. Which one do you want to hit first?
Let's get the shortest one out of the way.
Shortest one? The steed. All right, Hearthstone. If no one knows about it now, and everyone should know about it, just log on to Hearthstone. It's an open beta, so anyone can download it. There's no.
No, it's live. It's live.
It's live now. That's right. It is live. I'm so used to saying open beta.
Just win 3 games. And
that's all you got. Log on, win 3 games. Please don't go into arena mode, or you could do it in arena mode, but
you could do it in arena mode.
It's gonna be a lot harder.
Don't do what I did and
Ranked.
play all ranked for an hour and a half,
Go-
get my ass kicked up and down the sidewalk.
Go to the regular mode.
Casual.
And you could
The
just
casual
mode.
mode,
And
yeah.
you get your 3 wins like that.
And you go own face if
honestly,
you
it took me a while because I was honestly, and I consider myself a pretty good player, and I was fighting. I was playing myself. I was playing against really good players, so it took some time for me to get the wins. Other people get it like 1, 2, 3, and
I got mine all in a row after I went to casual.
yeah. So
Same with me.
you got to go in. It's basically a free mount. I mean,
And it
eventually
counts
you're gonna get
towards your-
3 wins. Eventually you're gonna get 3 wins.
Yeah, and you don't have to win them in a row. It's just 3 wins.
Yes, and then you get something that says you got the mount. Log on to World of Warcraft and get your
To
mount.
claim your mount, yeah.
Yeah. So
And one thing I ran into this personally, if you do get the thing and you don't get your mount in your mailbox, go back to Hearthstone, play one game. You don't even have to win or lose. Just play one game and then go back and it should be there. At least that's what happened to me. Apparently it was an issue that was happening. I don't know if it was just because of the mass amounts of people playing or what, but
A couple friends of mine had to do that too. Yeah, it was annoying because they were like, "I fucking won 3 games," and I'm like, "Calm down."
playing here.
I'm fucking playing here.
I actually did a ticket on it just in case, and then I tried that playing another game and it worked. So I was like, okay, cancel ticket.
Nice.
Sponsor time. The sponsor.
God.
My sponsor.
Oh, Origin.
Origin.
I love Origin. Shameless plug. They're not paying me. It doesn't say it on my shirt, you know. So that's my shameless little plug. Yeah, beautiful computer.
Next week he's just gonna have racks of beef jerky behind him.
That's my
All right.
promo for the week.
Well, fine if we're gonna be promoting things. Clash of Clans. I hate you because you got me hooked on it, you asshole.
Add me. just search, and anybody else that wants to do it, search Black Lotus, and if you see Toray X or X, yeah, I think it's X.
I can't find the clan.
You search clans. I'll show you.
I am.
Afterwards.
You'll have to scroll down a little bit. Look for a black and
Black
what
and
is
gold.
it? Black and gold thing. Click where it says in the middle where it says to look into it and just see if Toray is listed as the leader. I think it's like 1 or 2 pages down.
Yeah.
So that's it with Hearthstone. Bigger topic is, if anyone hasn't done it already, we have pre-ordered and we have received our level 90s.
Yes, sir.
I have 2 accounts, so I had pre-ordered on both accounts. And that's kind of stupid. I thought of it later because I can easily save the monthly fees and just transfer those tunes over to a server that we're going to get connected to, and I can save money every month, which I plan to do, but that's just that. So everyone here has done their level 90s.
Except me.
Except Dan. I did my first tune. He was living in Limbo at level 65.
Oh.
My mage. He was originally a gnome mage, and he was vanilla. So he has the sergeant title or sergeant major, or first sergeant. First sergeant title. So he's vanilla WoW. Then I made him into a Pandaren and brought him to the Horde side.
Nice.
I might bring him back to mage, to no mage again, just to keep it.
No mage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
He
old
was a
school?
gnome. Just bring it old school. Yeah. I only have 1 alliance tune.
Yeah, that's Bizarro Toray.
Yeah, that's Bizarro Tory. So, the second tune was I brought up my rogue on my other account. Brought him to 90.
Oh, nice. Roxo?
Roxo. And he was actually my second Horde tune I ever made, so...
Yeah, nice.
So, everyone else on what did you pick to be a 90? Or plan to? Hal?
I'm... You know me. I am Halvanus, the Paladin, the Merciful.
You made a pally.
I did a pally only because this pally had jewel crafting and blacksmithing, or not blacksmithing, mining. And they were already like halfway done, but he was such a low level. I said, I'll boost it, I'll start tanking again, and I'll get the jewel crafting and everything for the veteran rewards. So I went to 60, and I grinded to 60, just on a side note, in Burning Steps. I found an awesome spot there. There's a quest where you do the dragons, where you go, where you're on top of the red drake, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you just destroy these clans of orcs and trolls down there. Well, you can actually go and pull those, and they'll give you experience and loot.
Oh, wow.
So I was pulling all 3 packs and just AoEing them down as a level. I went from 51 to, I think, 57 in probably about 2 hours. So that wasn't too bad. And I got a bunch of... at the end, I got 500 stacks of Mage Weave and Runecloth.
Nice money there.
Yeah. But, yeah, I made that, and I like it. I don't like the fact that they give you such shit armor when you make it.
43, it's not bad.
I know,
Yeah,
but
the stats itself.
But you just use your
the
timeless
stats
stuff.
are randomized, dude.
It doesn't matter. You use your timeless stuff.
I was getting pure hit. I don't like that. Pure hit is a prop pally. But anyway, I like it. I have some quips about it, mainly for the second part of the topic, which is how it affects LFR, but we'll go on to Nalagag next, I guess.
Nalagag, what did you pick?
What I picked was, on my EU account, I picked my luck. Like I said a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And on my US account, I haven't picked it yet, but it's going to be a pally.
A pally? Why
Yeah.
a pally?
Because I have both my tunes that are level 90 are casters, and I want them melee.
You want a melee?
He
Yeah.
loves Helvanus.
No.
It's an homage to me. He even named it Hal.
Are you gonna dress him in Wobs?
Wobs?
Wobs. Wow, Hobbs clothing.
Probably not. It's a Tauren pally,
Like Dan, Dan has a Hobbs clone.
Yeah, he has a Hob set.
Wobs.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the new thing.
Wobs.
We gotta go Wobs. Wobs. All right, Wobs. That's the new way to call Hobbs. Wobs.
Hey guys, Wobb's here.
Hey guys, Wobs here doing another pull.
You know,
Hey guys, Wobb's here. Not pulling anything at all, standing in the middle of Stormwind. Gonna stand here for probably about a half hour.
Play some Hearthstone.
Playing some Hearthstone in an open tab on my other monitor.
And there's a multi-boxer. Oh no.
the only one thing I would like to add is the stats of which Haven mentioned. You're gonna actually screw up, like what happened with Nobo. He actually got tanking set as a frost.
He got DK tanking gear as a Frost Death Knight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's a big. Did he make a ticket?
I don't think he did.
I don't think so. I think Nobo had basically the full set of Timeless anyway.
All right.
Yeah, so he didn't care about it.
Yeah.
All right, Dan.
I'm not too sure still what to do with my free upgrade because
Another Xiaomi.
Maybe I might, if I get Dan Show Jr. up to 60, I might put him so that I have a shaman on the horde side, but or I do have a couple of low level tunes. Who knows? Maybe I might do it on my banker if everybody else isn't 90 by the time Warlords of Draenor come out. That's just the main problem. I mean, I have no problem with leveling. I mean, it's fun. I mean, some of my low level tunes right now, I'm just simply leveling by questing just to re-experience the quest line since Kata. And also to try to get those quest achievements that I've always skipped on, because as soon as I'm level enough to go to the next area, I'm usually going to the next area. But these couple of times, especially with some of my low level alliance tunes, I'm going to be going slow on it.
I'm sorry. It looks like my eyes
You
are
notice
closed.
that also they start you off in the Timeless Isle automatically right there.
No.
All my tunes at level 90, they put me in the Timeless Isle.
Nope.
That's not mine.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think it's just you, Haven.
No, I got put in the middle of the fucking shrine.
Oh yeah.
I can put it to Timeless Isle.
I got right
No.
at that flight path, Timeless Isle.
No, not at the.
They must
I
hate
didn't.
you. They must hate you.
I had
Yeah.
I had to go to. I got put in the shrine, and then the second I was in the shrine, it's like a Flash of Bronze quest. Teleport yourself to the Timeless Isle. I said, okay. That's how it's gonna be, game. That's how it's gonna be.
Because you're Canadian, that's what it is.
I have two questions at least with Instant 90.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
One of them is now actually with the pre-order. Are you actually gonna buy a 90
I don't know.
from the store?
I'm actually tempted to.
I'm
At least
tempted to
one.
only because
Just
I want
one.
a priest, and I don't have the wherewithal to level a priest.
I want a shaman.
I don't know if I could ever level a priest.
And I always wanted an Alliance Worgen. And it doesn't matter the tune, I always wanted a Worgen.
An Alliance Warden, as opposed to those Horde Wardens.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the Horde Worgens, you can't find.
Yeah,
them.
I'd like a horde worgen. Yeah, there we go.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually would be pretty sweet. And the second thing is,
Oh, my Alliance Goblin's gonna be sweet too.
what they actually mentioned with us starting at the Timeless Isle or the Shrine, what happened with Haven. Wasn't we supposed to have an introductory quest when we got a boost level 90?
Going into the expansion.
Going into the expansion,
You're going to have
Ah,
an
no.
intro. Only new made 90s will have this
basically what they're doing is like everything else in this expansion. I hate to say it, they're ripping off of SWTOR. They're going to put a class-specific quest in that teaches you certain abilities on your class when you're leveling as a side main storyline.
Oh, that's really neat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. All right, so basically the level 90s was awesome, but there is a downfall to it, and
Oh,
it's
God.
a
No.
big.
There's a
big
huge downfall to it.
The
Oh.
downfall is the people who play it all the time. All right, we got an extra level 90, but the noobs that are like playing and they can't handle it. You know, they're stuck at level 25 because they
No.
can't take the stress.
I have to tell you, I experienced it the other day when I was tanking. I had my off tank was a Blood Death Knight, and you know Blood Death Knights are pretty easy mode. There's no way to really screw up playing them. Sorry, Dan, but there is really no way to screw up playing a Death Knight, a Blood Death Knight especially. You just Death Strike, keep aggro, and make sure you move out of shit. I talked to the guy and I said, "Do you know this fight?" And it was Horadon. He said, "Yeah, man, I know this fight. I've healed it and I've DPS'd it." But he didn't know when to pick up ads. He did not know when to take Horadon off of me. I ended up single tanking Horadon and the ads
On
for
your
every
pally?
door. Yes,
Well,
on
you-
the pally that
You're
I.
expected to, because all you gotta do is bubble and then taunt again, and you could single. I single tank Horadon.
I know that, but I'm
On
in
regular
all green.
mode.
I was in all green in some time with Skirtor.
Still,
And
you should
plus
be
the
able
fact
to.
that you know, at least when you're single tanking it, you're not single tanking it and the ads.
I am tanking everything.
Yeah.
The ads, Horadon, and I have to drag him to the doors.
So by Haven's example right there, the misfits are coming and becoming level 90s and going into LFR. Now,
You could be a fantastic healer, but you probably suck shit as a tank.
seriously,
Sure.
they should honestly, like Nalagag, they should automatically, as soon as you hit 90, give you an introduction quest, how to play your class, not go into LFR and give normal players stress. Now, as everybody else knows here, I cannot stand to do LFR. They beg me, come on, Tor, let's do some LFR.
Tor does LFRs.
I don't do LFRs. It just
Tor does
think about
LFR's low level ones to do.
to farm
Shard crystals.
shard crystals. I do the vaults because it's 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. I farm shard crystals for the guild. Anyone who
Okay,
needs
Danny, it's all you.
and even then, I'm
I'm
like,
going
I'm like,
AFK.
Dan, go over there and tank the shit. I'll just over here and play on my phone while you tank.
Hearthstone and the second Monitor.
He's sitting there playing Clash of Clans.
Yeah,
just
he's
all
playing
like,
Clash
"Hey."
of Clans on his tablet.
So honestly, I have not done LFR in like
Almost a
months.
year.
Months.
Almost a year.
Months. I haven't done. I did the first just to get the achievements for killing Garrosh and all that, and that was it. That was the last time I did LFR. So I.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did that.
And that was it. But from what they tell me and what I hear on Vent every single damn day, the worst players are in there. Now, I always have faith that the worst players can actually become a good player, but you have to give them that introduction quest on how to play their class. You can't boost them to 90 and automatically
make them do a proving ground. Make them do a proving ground.
You're boosting them to 90 and you're throwing them in LFR. I mean, come on, they're ready. LFR ready. They're SOO ready. Was it 40?
No.
43?
No,
TOT.
they're TOT ready.
They're TOT ready. What is this? S490?
496.
Oh my goodness. They get one timeless IO upgrade and that's it. They're getting, or two, and they're in.
No, I had to get a full set before I even unlocked it.
Yeah, you need a full
so
set.
you do you do at least
average.
need a full set.
They give you a better. I freaking the guy I put to 90 has a better weapon than my Death Knight that has a 450.
Should have boosted your Death Knight.
I
just
should have
for
boosted
gear.
the Death Knight to 90 just to get a weapon.
Just to get the weapon. I'll never get another weapon.
So let's just go around the clock. I'll be passed because I've never done an LFR, like I said before. But I said clock, Dan. Don't get all giddy.
Let's pass this around to cock.
Here you go.
Anyways.
Haven, your worst experience besides the Pally.
besides that Pally, man. Oh man.
Reason why they should implement training ground, a proving ground.
The reason that they should at least introduce you to the quest is because, like I said, at Death Knight especially, and he was not the only one. I had a warrior tank who had some timeless gear. He had some timeless gear, and he was perfectly geared for the content that we were doing. But he didn't know when to taunt. He didn't know how to taunt. I asked him to taunt several times, even through whispers, and he goes, "How do I?"
How do I?
How do I?
I'm free to play. I cannot.
I don't understand how they expected people who didn't know, especially the fights as a tank perspective. Yeah, some of the fight, like for healer and DPS, the tank fights are universal. It's like usually a tank and spank. But as a tank, you've got to move out of shit, and you've got to make sure you manage your stacks correctly. I had to, when I was doing Horadon, my triple puncture was up to almost 20.
Wow.
Almost 20 before I had to bubble. If I bubbled any earlier to clear the stacks off me, I would have wiped the raid because all the ads were still up.
Wow.
And then to make things worse, he died twice, was rezzed both times, and still didn't know how to taunt.
Yeah, on normal mode, I usually swap at about 10 stack.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were
I told him. I said, I can take this probably to maybe a 10,
normally.
Well, a 10, 13 stack, but you're going to have to taunt this guy off me afterwards so I can go to the ads and do them.
What is this taunt you talk of?
He didn't know what a taunt was. I really don't.
What's a tank?
What's a tank? I really don't know what they were thinking with that. They should, like I said, have done at least a little scenario.
Remember when we first heard of level 90s that they should have had someone who has time put in to get a level 90?
Yeah.
Not just anybody. They should implement that because you have some experience in the game. But someone who's just like came into WoW and, oh look, here's my pre-order. Give me my first 90.
$100 for pre-order.
Oh yeah, Nalagag. Nalagag had to pay $110 for his pre-orders.
Why?
Because they are way more expensive in EU.
Because it costs like 60 euros, which is like $15 more. But the thing is, it wasn't taxes wasn't included.
Wow.
So he spent his pre-order money US.
Blame Canada.
And fucking.
I haven't bought the USS, but I'm gonna soon. So.
But he's gonna, yeah. But yeah, man. I don't know. How hard is it for Blizzard to even say, watch this 5-minute video on how to play your class? Could have at least done that.
All right, Nalagag, your experiences
Fine, everyone else is doing. This is what I use whenever women talk in Ven.
Anyways.
Alright, now you're...
Probably, I don't really have that much of experience right now with the boosted 90s, but there are some elements I can talk about at least with it. Like, I think it was yesterday, I was doing a veil on my lock, or was I don't remember what I was doing. And of course, as you see, the tank was a boosted 90.
Mm-hmm.
He goes in there, pulls the first back, and dead.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah, died right away.
Was it you, Haven, that told me that one time that the hunter deliberately sent his pet all the way to Immersius and started the fight?
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Past all the trash, you see the mount, the pet, run all the way past the trash.
The pet goes all the way past the trash. Immersius starts, and for some reason he went into his swirl right away, because I guess you can get swirl right away. Blew us all back towards all the other trash and pulled all the other trash as well.
One other thing also, I will kind of go back to what maybe Tor was saying, or maybe I don't remember Haven.
Yeah.
With the gear, is like dog shit.
It is dog shit.
Yeah, because I was doing like TOT on a Tuesday to get my Titan Runestones. Of course, I'm on my mage doing like a 250k DPS, no problem. And then I look at the DPS meters.
Overpowered. Jeez, Dan, you gotta get that cold looked at.
Yeah, I know.
Then I look at the DPS charts, and I see the 6th DPS being like a 70k.
Wow.
So it's like...
So you're carrying the whole team?
I was ghost carrying.
Speaking of carrying people, it's not just LFRs that are affected. LFGs.
Oh yeah.
I was the tank in a heroic. My healing, my damage, and I was tanking. My healing and damage were better than the DPS and the healer.
Mm-hmm.
As a pally, I'm not even a Blood Death Knight.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't actually really blame it, because when I was hopping on my lock, you guys have seen how much damage my lock does. Usually like 150k.
Yeah.
Which is like pretty good. Which is pretty good. Then I hop on my EU and do exact same rotation, do exactly what I do, doing like 40k DPS. Which is all the way down there.
Dan's just jealous because he's doing Doizor's DPS.
I was pushing anywhere from 70 to 100k on Barman. Thank you very much.
That's right. He was doing half a Doi DPS. That's right. Half a Doi DPS.
Alright, Dan, your experience in OFR?
I've been trying to get gear for Barman because right now he's like I think about 520. I'm wanting to get some SOO gear on him so I can get that up. And I get worried when I look at my recount down there, and I'm like 4th, 5th. And I'm like, I'm pulling, like I said, I pull, depending on the boss, anywhere from 70k to 100k. And I'm looking there and I'm like, and I look at the people below me and they're like 50, 60, 70, 73, 74, 75. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's like when we do vaults, we're like in 3rd or 4th place. And we're tanks.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, are we going to be able to get to the Berserk timer? Because a lot of the stuff in SOO is basically a DPS race. You're trying to do more damage within the time frame, like with Shaw mainly and Nourishin. They're DPS races. And I think I stopped right at the big dinosaur guy, Throck or Thork or whatever his name is.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Sounds like fuck.
Anyways, and we were wiping on the stinking trash because maybe 1 or 2 OP mages and warlocks were pulling 200 250k. I'm sitting there at like number 4 with 100k. Everybody else is below me, and I'm like, oh my god, are we going to be able to do this? And it got so bad after the third trash wipe that I just said, okay, jump and ship, and I'm out of there.
Oh man! So basically, we've all had horrible experiences with the LFR system. Well, besides that, now can we just imagine if we had the old loot system with the fresh 90s? Like you get the box and everyone have to roll.
Oh.
Can you imagine the people rolling on stuff, something you really needed because they're a fresh 90 and they have no idea what gear they're supposed to wear? Oh, look, it's a piece of cloth, but I'm a plate wearer. But it has spirit. I'm going to roll it. Can you imagine the fights for that? That would be horrendous.
I think the one saving grace, because it could be totally worse, is the fact that hopefully a majority of the people who are getting fresh 90s, they know how to play WoW. They know how to play WoW. They know how to play A class. They're just trying something new, and so But it's like with me when when I started leveling Dead Orc Dan, he was a Frost DK. That's what I leveled him as. And then then Toray, you were saying you were needing a tank, and I was like, okay, well, help me gear as a tank, and I'll be happy to tank for you. So I started gearing. I started getting advice from Kelric. I started looking at Noxic and other places to see for rotations. And I think these people who are wanting to try new classes, instead of doing research like they should have, and L2 taunt sort of things, at least go in there knowing what you're doing.
Do some research. We have Icy Veins has amazing guides. Fat Boss guides are awesome. Just take 3 seconds, learn the fight, and don't go into LFR being a noob. Come on, you're stressing out the players. It's people like me that I don't want to go into LFR. I don't want the stress.
Poor Dan had to talk me off of a ledge there that night that I was tanking. I was in vent. I was in vent. Dan
Hal stopped playing for a week because of LFR.
Dan was in vent. He's just like, Hal, it's gonna be okay. You'll leave it, and you'll be done with it. I was like, no, I gotta beat Horadon, man. Gotta beat Horadon. Single tank it.
Are you drunk right now?
I wish.
What was the last topic we were going to talk about? It was a quick one too.
Was it D3?
Oh
no,
yeah.
Yeah, D3.
Well, next.
Yeah, we don't know what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Just
No.
toss it.
Actually, we'll save D3 because that might be a lengthy topic.
I don't
There's been
know.
other changes. A new expansion is coming out, so.
Well, okay. Well, how about this? We'll do what we've thought of the changes from when we played before till now, and then we'll do the rest of it for an actual topic when Doy's back, because he's starting playing too.
Yes,
Yeah.
from a new person's perspective.
Yeah.
So just basically D3, the new system is out. I do like the Paragon system. It goes through all your tunes.
Yeah.
So if your tunes can get all the bonuses, you just put them in bonus points, and you just put them wherever you want. It's pretty easy, even on the toughest level. It's pretty easy.
No, it's not.
There's
No,
a
it's
reason
not.
it's called
I
Torment,
find
Toray.
I don't.
It's
I find it easy.
there's Torment level 6.
Oh, I know, but you start off
That's
at
the
Torment
hardest
level.
difficulty,
Yeah, you start
though.
off at Torment level 1. Do you have to clear it and then go to Torment level 2?
No, you
No.
can start it anywhere you want.
I want to go to Torment level 6 because
You're not
did it.
gonna survive.
I
Go
did it as
do it.
level 1.
I'll go
Oh,
halfway.
God.
I'll go to 3.
I will admit
Go
one
for it.
thing. I did this mainly to go through the story. When I finally hit, what is the max level? 60, 50, 60?
60.
60. When I hit 60, I dropped the level down to easy, and I just went through it just to experience the story again, and I was like, man, I was burning through. And granted, I had this, what's his name, special mage,
What the Fury.
Yeah, Death
Yeah.
Tracker's leveling gear there. Yeah.
and well, no, the spec, what's his name,
Damien?
yeah, Damon.
Damon.
He had this spec for wizard that he had me try, and I was like, holy cripe! I'm throwing ice balls at everybody. I'm chain. Yes, and I'm sure that's probably going to be
to your chin, chin, on your back.
And it was just face roll. So I was
Don't
like,
forget
okay,
the cup.
yeah, whatever.
Put my ice balls in your mouth. Ugh.
I like right there because right when you were gonna throw it, his cat moved. Yeah.
You got pussy on your shoulder.
That pussy's on the wall.
No, she's standing on one of her cat trees.
So the pussy's on the tree?
We're not going to really go into much detail with D3 because we want to save that for another episode, especially with Doy's here because it's a new...
He's
fresh.
starting it. He's
never played Diablo.
Loving
he's
it.
just starting it, so you're gonna... The one thing I really didn't like about Diablo 3, and this is old news already, is I don't like the whole... Once you clear the game, then you go to the next level to clear the game again. You gotta... Just make it like one long... different zones.
But that's the thing now, though. That's the thing. You don't have to clear all these things. The most of the stuff is unlocked for you now.
Oh, is
And
it?
you could just click onto it.
I just, I don't know.
I
it's
like
just
that.
Me. I just don't like if I have to clear it once and then you gotta clear it a second time so you can keep getting XP to go to the next level. So,
No, you don't have to do that.
System.
Well,
Dual
you
system,
level
normal
so
nightmare,
quickly.
hell.
You level so fast now, man.
I mean, even when I was just by myself, I was doing maybe 5, 7 levels, and this is an easy. This isn't going up to master or whatever. And I was still leveling up every once in a while. All of a sudden, boom, it would say next level, and I'd be like, wow. And if you group up with friends who carry you, hey, you could skyrocket pretty much.
And then plus they have the 50% experience boost this up until
that does.
the 25th.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt either.
All right,
Yeah.
so that's just a teaser for you guys. We're gonna end it because I don't want to.
All we can say is that the changes they've made, keep going,
And
Blizzard.
we'll go into
Oh.
detail because the game is a lot better. So
Oh, yes.
we're gonna wrap this up. Thanks to Haven, Nalagag, Danny, and Doy. I hope the bleaching went well.
I hope the anal bleaching went well,
I
man.
hope you
'cause
can walk and there's no problem.
that stuff can go awry pretty quick.
Yeah, if the bleach drips away too down,
Anyways, let's move on, guys.
I know a guy near you in Jersey that can do that better if you need some help.
Anyways.
I hope you don't go to like a ghetto place and you spray paint instead. White out.
Right out.
Oh.
All right, guys, everyone. Later. Thank you for watching Cawfee Talk.
Peace out.
To the next
Later.
episode, which will definitely be D3 and all the highlights. Since we already started it off, we need Doy because I want to put this in, and we hope to have a future episode with Hobbs on Hearthstone.
Yes.
Once
we gotta get talking
his
to him.
work schedule allows him to do Cawfee Talk,
Mhm.
we'll get him on. So until next episode, later.
Later.
Later.